everybody!
Hi!
This is another talk show podcast thing that we're doing.
It's not story time, it's just... We started talking about in our most recent video, which we have not uploaded yet, but we probably have when you're listening to this. Never mind.
Anyway.
The video that we just recorded, we were playing The War of Jeff, the Killer, Jason, and Slenderman. We might finish that video. We might finish it. We might not, yeah. It was a pretty good game, but we're not getting anywhere.
Yeah.
The second one was the same way as well. They're the exact same.
Yeah. But in the video we were talking about, like...
who would win?
Yeah, who would win kind of thing.
Yeah, like Jeff the Killer, Jason, or Freddy Krueger. We came to the conclusion that Jeff would lose every single time.
Yeah.
And if it were between not
Jason.
Jeff, Jason and Freddy Krueger, yes.
It would be a tie.
Yeah. It would be a stalemate unless one of them got the upper hand.
Yeah. Complete stalemate.
Because Jason can come back from being blown up, which happened in like the second or third movie. Or maybe that was how he died.
I don't know.
I've
never seen the movies, but I've read information about the characters.
And then Freddy Krueger, he's a demon.
He's a demon. He always comes back.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be a stalemate because, like, they'll be killing each other for all eternity if they were locked in battle. Like, they'll be killing each other.
If they were locked in a metal room.
No, if they were locked in battle for all eternity, they'll be killing each other over and over and over again.
Yeah, Jeff the Killer would die.
Yeah, Jeff the Killer would die right off the bat. Even though he is possessed by a demon, that demon cannot keep him immortal. Like, that's probably John.
Who's John?
My brother.
Other brother, sir, person. Oi!
As we're doing this, I'm typing up shit for the...
Shit. That we have.
Yeah, I'm uploading the video as we're doing this. It's very unprofessional of us, but...
This is a glow stick axe.
A glow stick axe.
What? I can do shit stuff, too.
Cool.
Stabby, stabby. No, this would be choppy, choppy.
Yeah, it's choppy, choppy.
Choppy!
But,
choppy.
So...
Okay,
Another thing.
What about Slenderman?
Slenderman?
Is he immortal?
He's an immortal.
Well, why does he even, do the paper thing?
The paper thing?
He doesn't even care if you find the papers.
Yeah. I don't know. It's...
Maybe he's sadistic, but that doesn't make any sense. Because he still chases you with the static. And he warns you. But maybe he's extremely sadistic. But then why wouldn't
he
they
kills
give
you
him a
instantly.
face?
He's not sadistic. He kills you instantly.
Yeah, but
he doesn't
see him.
He stalks you. He makes you
crazy.
Yeah, he makes you go crazy. That's not sadistic. That's just your mind playing tricks because he's just there.
Yeah.
That's
Well, it is sort of sadistic if he's getting pleasure out of it or something.
I just think that's all he knows. Much like Jeff, it's all he knows.
If Slenderman's immortal, was he ever born? There's
a whole family of Slenders.
Yes, I know.
They can't just be created like gods and stuff.
Yeah. So then who taught them
their dad? I don't fucking know. I don't know the lore of the Slender Man.
I thought you did. You know more than I do.
I know more than you do, but that doesn't mean I know the exact lore. I never read the creepypasta because I'm not a reader. But
you have more books than I do.
They don't contain
No, you don't.
Slender Man.
Actually. I just saw you have crayons.
I have crayons. Yes, I have crayons. Another verses that could happen. There's, Ghostface from Scream. Whiteface, or Ghostface. It's Ghostface, yeah. Because Whiteface is I'm scared. Ghostface versus another creepypasta character.
Ben Drowned?
Ben Drowned.
That matchup wouldn't really make any sense.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense.
Ghostface is just a killer. What
Yeah.
about Jeff?
Jeff? Ghostface would die.
Oh, yeah.
Jeff is
I don't
almost...
understand Ghostface. He just, like, runs around stabby.
That's what I like about
There's,
Ghost.
like, nothing special about him.
Besides that, he psychologically taunts. When he's killing.
He kills you.
Yeah,
He
taunts.
calls you. That's not what I meant.
Yeah, he calls you and taunts you about it.
Yeah. So, more humany-womany.
Humany-womany?
I don't know. A more humany,
What I like about Ghostface is that he's not sneaking around and killing somebody.
He, like, just gets up in their face.
Yeah, he gets
like,
up.
I'm gonna kill you now, stabby.
Yeah, he, like, gets up in your face, and he gives you chances to, like, prevent him from getting in.
How?
Almost in a way. Like, the first couple of minutes, the Ghostface was trying to, like, the first couple minutes of the first movie I've seen, I haven't finished it, but he was, like, saying, lock all the doors, lock everything, or something like that. And the girl was...
Wait.
It's Bailey. And the girl was... The lady that he was taunting was too scared to do anything about it. Like, he gives you chances.
What's the second chance?
Like I said, I haven't finished the movie.
Oh.
But I do know that he's, like, he gives you chances, like the close minute where the girl died, she stops running when she sees people, which you should never do in a horror movie, just keep on running. Like, she tries to call, and she keeps on running. She stops running. That's something you should never do in a horror movie.
I know, in every
horror movie, when they see people, they're like, hey, over here. No, run up to them.
I know, right?
Yeah.
And it's like, the worst people survive.
Yeah. Like, in a horror movie, you're probably not the brightest person.
Yeah.
But back to our verses instead of ranting on about nonsense.
So Jeff would win if it were Ghostface.
Yeah, Jeff would win if it was with Ghostface.
Go-face. He has a giant go sign on his head. Hey!
Oh wait, I know another good one. The purple guy before he was in Springtrap, because Springtrap and the purple guy are like totally separate beings.
Yeah.
So it's the purple guy.
Which one?
There's a violet and a purple guy.
Oh.
So the purple guy.
So there's violet guy and purple guy?
Yeah, or pink guy.
Pink guy.
Violet or pink.
Oh, okay,
Violet
I get it. I get
pink.
it with the color scheme, because purple, it's a deeper, and he's deeper into it. Pink is like, hesitant purple.
Yeah. There's pink and purple. So
who's pink?
It's supposedly a kid helping, because he's like in like a drug state if you look at the picture. But so the purple guy versus I'm trying to think of like someone else besides Ghostface. Oh, you know what would be a good one though?
What?
The marionette versus fucking Chucky.
Fucking. That would give everyone nightmares.
Yes!
Just seeing that.
No.
What about the Candyman?
Candyman.
Yeah, the one with the hook and he kills you in a candy store and then he drops a piece of candy down your throat when you're dead.
What the hell are you talking about? I've never seen this before.
It's a movie. It's an old movie though. It's like 80s, 70s.
Okay, cool.
Sometime.
There's fudge. I like had a whole list. I had like a whole list of horror movies and creepypastas in my head.
What about Leatherface?
Leatherface and
oh wait, Michael Myers.
Michael Myers
Michael Myers and the purple guy. That wasn't my phone.
That was me.
Really?
Yeah.
What'd you get?
I don't know a text.
I don't know a text.
I don't know. But, Michael Myers
Versus
Purple Guy. What, do you know what abilities Michael Myers has?
Like, no one knows anything about Michael Myers except what he looks like.
And that he's a killer.
Yeah, and that he's specialized on Friday the 13th. Unlucky day.
Yeah.
Which explains a lot about why almost everyone dies in the movie. Because it's an unlucky day.
It's lucky for him. But not for but not for everybody else around him.
Yeah.
So, wait, you said Leatherface.
Yeah.
You just said Michael Myers.
Yeah. I said Leatherface, and then I was like, oh, Michael Myers.
Let's just do Leatherface and Leatherface and the Purple Guy.
Leatherface would win. He has a chainsaw.
The Purple
Guy.
But
then Purple Guy knows a lot about mechanics and engineering, so he might devise a trap. But then again, I don't know. I don't know.
Is Leatherface difficult to kill?
I don't know. He's a cannibal.
Cannibal.
And he has a cannibal family.
I know he's a cannibal. But
I think that's like one of the only things. And that he's like really good with a chainsaw or something. Like wood. He was a lumberjack.
Dude, Purple Guy and Leatherface are complete opposites. I just noticed that. Purple Guy works with mechanics and metal and wiring and shit. And if Leatherface has a chainsaw and he said that he's like a lumberjack kind of stuff.
He's not a lumberjack.
I know, but if
he was,
they would be complete opposites. That would be an amazing.
Jesus.
I ship it.
I'm
just kidding.
What?
I'm just kidding. I ship it. I gotta look up what
I shit it.
I shit. I'm gonna look up what abilities Leatherface has.
Look up Michael Myers. Wait.
Michael Myers.
Put in the comments section below something, what your mashup would be.
Yeah.
Like, and put a bunch of different horror names.
Yeah.
I think we should make this a segment.
Oh, this would be a good series.
What's your lunch on A days?
My lunch on A days?
Mm-hmm.
It's B lunch.
Damn. What's B day?
D lunch.
Oh my god, we have completely opposite lunches.
Michael Myers.
Myers.
Ability. Like powers. What kind of powers does he have?
What do you think he has?
I don't know. The abilities that he has is superhuman strength, stealth, endurance, durability of an unknown limit.
Wait, is that Michael Myers?
Yeah.
Jesus. So he's like an athlete of killing.
Yeah. Let's go for Leatherface.
Yep. All I know is that
his powers. What are his powers? Not fucking video.
Video.
Powers and abilities.
Google why you fail me.
He does seem to have incredible strength, throwing that around.
Like, really?
I don't know.
Well, he does have to pick up the chainsaw and run with it.
Yeah.
And swing it around the wall.
Classification: Cannibal and Massacre.
What
Cannibal and serial killer. I said his classification is Cannibal and Massacre. I meant to say Cannibal and serial killer, but that came out wrong.
Cannibal Massacre.
Cannibal Massacre. That's basically what he does. His powers ability is super strength, super durability, damage soak. I have no idea what that is, and a skilled chainsaw user.
So they would be pretty
much evenly matched. In a way,
except for their weapons.
Yeah.
Michael Myers had that tiny butcher knife.
I know.
And the other guy has a chainsaw. But Michael Myers, assuming by his bio, is very smart.
Yeah, he's smart.
Brawn versus brain, everybody. Brawn versus brain. Well,
Well,
they
I
both
mean-
have brawn and brain, but Leatherface more relies on brawn than brain.
Leatherface is the most reoccurring villain in the Texas Chainsaw. Duh.
Oh wait, what about Helsing? Not Helsing. The guy with the nails in his head.
The guy with the
Nail
nails
head.
Pinhead.
Pinhead. What about Pinhead? You're almost out of data. 10%.
I know. Again. Pinhead.
Isn't he just like a demon?
Yeah, he's a demon. He is a demon.
What's his powers?
Maybe you could go against Jeff.
Yeah. Jigsaw.
That guy.
Are you?
That
Is it
guy.
this guy you're thinking of?
Yes.
That's Pinhead.
I know what Jigsaw looks like. He looks like a puppet.
Dude.
Swirl.
No, we got another mash.
There's like 8 movies and they're all sadistic, and they all have challenges. Like in one of the movies, they had all the I'm using air quotes here. Contestants had to cut off their fingers to fill a bowl with blood to be able to pass into the next level.
Cool.
Not cool.
What was I gonna say? Totally forgot.
One girl had a chip behind her eyeball, and she had to pop it out. I don't know. I think she had a fake eye.
Yeah, I think it's very sadistic. What the hell? I can't find his powers. But I know he's a demon. He's rarely seen in the movie. Till like the very end. Like, I don't think Pinhead's seen often in the first movie or so.
Why?
I don't know. He just wasn't. I never watched the movie because my mom would kill me if I were to watch it. Apparently his status says that he's deceased. He doesn't exist.
He's deceased now, or he was deceased the whole time?
I don't know.
Furries.
But
So he's a demon.
yeah, we know he's a former leader of the demonic Cenobites. That's what it says. I don't know.
Cenobites.
Cenobites.
Please tell us how to pronounce that, viewers.
If
Oh,
we
my throat.
if we pronounced it wrong.
Yeah.
This is from Wiki, but I'm just gonna read it out loud. Pinhead is an extremely powerful being and has several supernatural abilities. He is virtually unstoppable and vulnerable in a physical sense, but never engages in physical contact. Instead of letting hooked chains do his bidding, his usual form of attack is summoning these hooks and chains to mutilate his victims. Often
So he
pulling.
sends hooks and chains after you, like, mine!
I don't know, but like
Like sentence from his fingers.
to mutilate his victims, often pulling in several directions, pulling them apart. These chains are subject to his total mind control and can direct them at will. The chains may even change shape after being attached to a victim. Pinhead is highly resistant to damage and direct assault. Able to
resist what?
Highly resistant to damage
Can I
and
read it?
direct assault. Able to shrug off all but most potent attacks, which is like most powerful. His magic is also used for creating objects out of thin air, to teleport, creating explosions at distances, deceiving opponents with illusions. Pinhead is also familiar with the occult and magic. With an ability to read people's mind, he is also one of the charismatic and terrifying, and can often persuade others to perform horrible acts to his favor.
Jesus.
So
That is
he's
a
like
badass villain.
I know.
I wouldn't want to run into him.
I wouldn't want to run into any of these horror villains.
But what if the creepypastas are good guys? And they're just killing people
That would be an entire...
that are going to be in the future.
So I'm looking at the
Someone
images.
bad.
So I'm looking at the images of this guy, and I see Slenderman. Slenderman may have been based off of Pinhead. I don't know which one came first. But,
That doesn't make a lot of sense.
I don't know either. But, besides that,
That
so...
scared me.
What, me moving?
Yeah.
So we got Pinhead versus...
That's my phone.
Okay.
Bye.
See you later!